Hi everybody, welcome to my homestead and welcome to my channel. Got some breaking news. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like this video if you end up liking it, and make sure to hit the notification bell. But the news right now that I just found out is this fire right here, the Caldor fire in California, has just destroyed this little town right here called Grizzly Flats. And I did a little bit of research. It's not actually like it's not a city. I don't think it's even officially a town. According to this right here, it says it's a census designated place in El Dorado County. The population as of 2019 was 1,195. That's roughly the size of the town that I live in. So to me, that's kind of a big deal. But according to this article here from the denverchannel.com, it's actually, this article is talking about the Dixie Fire, but if you come down here about halfway down, it talks about nearby, the Caldor fire raged out of control on Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. It burned through the small town of Grizzly Flats, destroying almost every structure. Quote, "Last night we were watching orange and gray skies and watching our town burn to the ground," said Derek Shaves, Grizzly Flats resident. The fire burned houses, cars, and destroyed the town's church. Let's see. I thought there was something else down here. A few buildings and homes in the town survived, but most residents accept that their homes were likely destroyed. Again, guys, this channel is mostly about watching for the signs of the times. And, you know, if you think that nothing's really happening in the world right now, if you're not aware of what's going on with the weather and disasters, it is happening. It may not be happening right now where you are, but for these people in California, it is happening. You know, these disasters and these things that have been foretold in scripture, and these fires are just raging out of control. Yeah, so you go back here, Grizzly Flats, that's gone. If you'll recall, in a recent video, I was talking about only two other towns that I'm aware of that have been burned to the ground by wildfires. One was Paradise in 2018, and then this year we had Greenville, California. So it was Paradise, California, and then this year Greenville, California, that was burned by the Dixie Fire, which is currently the largest fire in the country. And so, you know, I guess I can add a third one to the list, Grizzly Flats, unfortunately. So that's really sad. You know, I'd invite you to pray with me for these poor people that have lost not only their homes, but their entire town, it looks like. So, yeah, so the Dixie Fire is the largest fire in the nation right now, or it's burned the most land. The numbers have been updated since the last time that we checked. We're at 662,000 acres, and it's only 35% contained. In this article here, there was something I found interesting. So on Tuesday, just on Tuesday, for that day, the fire burned more than 48,000 acres. So I don't know how steady that rate is, but if you'll recall, basically for the Dixie Fire to reach the #1 spot of largest fires in California history, it has to get to 1 million acres. So if it's burning about 50,000 acres a day, then that's I'd say that's probably on pace um, to beat that record before they contain it, but I don't really know. Um, Looking over here, the last time we checked, they were worried about Susanville, which is the county seat of, I think it was Lassen County. So it doesn't look like, it looks, pretty close, and I don't know how quickly it could make it that way. You do have these other areas over here, like Westwood. It looks like that's a small town, and you got a bunch of other small areas over here that are just like absolutely surrounded by it. I don't know how much of this is actively burning, because it seems to me that this basically just shows you how much has been burned so far, what's currently burning, and what has already been burned. So I don't know exactly where the actual fire is. Um, I'm sure I could like find that out at some point, but I'm still just kind of a novice when it comes to this stuff. Right here you can see Greenville that was destroyed. So I just thought I would update you on that. Another town has been destroyed this year by wildfires, and let's just hope and pray that none others do, and that this situation can be brought under control. And yeah, so just be on the lookout. Hopefully you don't live in these areas. If you do, please watch the news and make sure that you're up to date uh, with the most recent information. But that's all for tonight. Just thought I'd update you on that about Grizzly Flats. And again, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Like this video if you liked it. Hit the notification bell, and we'll talk to you next time.